Hello and welcome to today's tarot reading of what will happen next in love. There are two piles to pick from. You can pick from the pile that is the coral pile. Here, let me see if this is focused correctly. The coral pile or the zigzag shell pile. Just go ahead and take a second, figure out which pile is being drawn to you, which pile you feel more led to, and then let's go ahead and continue on with the reading. So we are going to start with pile number one. Alright, welcome pile number one. Let's see what we got. Alright, we got the Six of Pentacles, Judgment in reverse, the Two of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Page of Swords. To clarify these cards, we got the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands. We got three page cards, so a lot of new beginnings here. We got the Three of Wands, we got the Eight of Wands, and then we got the Six of Wands. Okay, so exciting new energy is coming. Let me see if this is focused all the way. Perfect. So it looks like for some of you, you guys are recently going through a breakup, but I feel like for the majority part, you guys have already gone through the breakup process. Like you're starting to like open up yourself to the world. You're ready to be single again. You're like, what's going to happen next? And because I'm with the Page of Swords, the Page of Blades, and the Page of Wands, the fact that all three of those came out, I'm surprised the fourth one didn't come out. Yeah, you guys, sorry, there is noises outside. But it looks like, yeah, you guys are all going for a new beginning here. You guys are actually really excited and curious. Some of you guys may still have a little bit of letting go to do here. You guys might still carry on some baggage, but you're kind of maybe afraid to move forward, but there is a lot of excitement happening here. Like I think some of you with the Judgment in reverse, you guys are trying to cling to the past a little bit because you might be afraid of the new. But what's really going to help you rid yourself of this emotional baggage that you're still kind of processing here is the Two of Wands, which is just making goals for your future outside of love. Because I'm not really getting new love is entering your life. You may have new experiences that can lead you further into love. But it looks like what you need to focus on right now is really building a strong structure and a really solid foundation for you and your future love. Like you need to build a lifestyle first before this love can come in. You have the Queen of Swords here, so you are smart enough, you have the confidence, you have the wit, you have the drive to build this new future for yourself. And I think, and there's a lot of inner strength happening here too that I think is unfolding, that you're starting to realize that you are stronger than you really thought you were. I think that maybe here in the past with the Six of Pentacles and the Judgment in reverse, I think you may have viewed yourself as weak, or maybe that this experience, this breakup for some of you had left you feeling weak and you feel like, oh my God, can I really continue doing this? And you can, you do, you have the wit, you're coming back to at least your wit, coming back to the confidence you once had. And this is what's really going to give you the confidence to move into new curiosities and new explorations in life, because that is really what is coming your way. Is not necessarily, it's going to be a fresh mindset that's going to allow you to accept new opportunities here. And this could be new opportunities with love, but these aren't necessarily romantic cards. So we got with the, you know, the Page of, so the Valet of Blades, the Page of Swords. So it's here twice, or not here twice. With the Queen of Swords. So you have this. It's all about a new mindset. It's all about starting fresh, and new beginnings, new ideas, a path that you're going to take, and you're going to start taking this path. And once all of this negative hangover emotions are over, you are really going to push through, and it's going to happen quick with Eight of Wands too. Like this is going to be a quick transition, a quick, like, oh my God, lust for life almost. Like it's just going to be all brand new, and you're going to feel really successful too here with the Six of Wands. Like this is such positive and bright cards that I'm excited for you guys, pile number one, because this is really going to lead you into the life that you really want, the life that you really deserve. And you just have to let go of the past in order to step into this future. And how to step into it is just by planning it out, being thoughtful about the steps that you're going to take, and realizing that you have the strength to trust yourself. I feel like some of you guys fell out of your intuition and you started overthinking and overguessing. And so this future that's going to happen is going to happen quick, and you're going to you're gonna regain trust with yourself, and it's gonna feel so nice. You're gonna feel so relieved, like, oh my gosh, all this bad energy that was happening in the past isn't who I am. This isn't gonna be forever. And it's all about just this transition that you have to go through in order to bring in new life and new love and new experiences. And it's just all about letting go. And for the majority of you, I'm feeling like you guys are already in the process of letting go. Like you guys are just at the tier end of it. You guys are almost out of this transition phase. Like you're about to fully be into the new era, the new you, the new better version of you. And so what's happening next in love, it's not necessarily love, it's what's happening within yourself. Like the way that you're just going to have brand new confidence and you're going to want to go out and explore. I feel like some of you guys may have been like kind of in a hermit mode, like been kind of keeping to yourself, isolating, being like, I'm not sure if I really want to experience the real world. Like the life that I thought I had is now over. So how am I going to move forward? And you guys are kind of like getting tired of this self-pity, this wallowing that you've been doing. So now you're kind of just like ready to continue life. Like you want to continue life again. Like and if it's not happening now, if some of you guys are still stuck in this kind of depressional mindset, just keep in mind that when this new era, this new phase does happen, it's going to happen quickly. It's going to be like doors slam open, the windows slam open, and you're going to be met with a new version of yourself. Let's go ahead and I'm going to pull some of these self-improvement type S cards. Almost dropped them. Because literally all this is like, it's just a new, fresh beginning. And letting go. Oh. So personal karma, I decided the weight of my inner baggage. What were we just talking about? Letting go of inner baggage and repetitive patterns. I embrace inner and outer change. With the judgment here, because I feel like some of you guys, like I said in the beginning, I feel like some of you guys are clinging to the past. Maybe it's because we're so used to, that's all you know, so you want that past. But life is trying to bring you new experiences that are really going to be for the better of you. And so personal karma, I decide the way of my inner baggage. So you're choosing, so what I'm getting is you're choosing to stay in this emotional baggage state of life or state of mind because that's just what you're used to. It's your comfortability. That's why you keep making the same mistakes, keep thinking the same thoughts, you keep choosing the same behaviors and all this stuff, because you're just so used to, like the past kind of comforts you in a weird way, but it's just holding you back. And I think that some of you guys are starting to feel how much your inner baggage is holding you back from how you can create a new life with somebody else, or just create a better life for yourself, even if there is nobody else involved. And so it's like, this is a personal choice. So you have to choose to let go of the old and let the new in. And you have to think about the future and stop thinking about who in the past you want to bring into the future with you. This has to be only for yourself. You have to think for yourself, and don't repeat the same patterns over and over again. Maybe some of you keep going back to your ex because that's just what you're used to. Stop going back out. Because you're choosing that baggage again and again and again, when life is trying to offer you all this new beginning, all this new like a new mindset, a restart. Like, yeah, so I feel like some of you maybe need to rewind, because that's what I'm getting, like rewind. What happened in the past? Why are you confused? Why are you trying to cling to the past? Let go of the past. Maybe there's some trauma here that's holding you back. But you need to learn how to embrace change. I think some of you guys are just choosing to stay in your comfortability zone. And that is a personal choice that you get to choose. And if you choose that, it's going to be the same stuff over and over again. Life is here trying to present to you new ideas, new curiosities. Maybe some of you guys want to go back to school. Some of you guys want to take on just classes, just maybe a knitting class, a pottery class. Just go out and try new experiences, and these new experiences are going to bring you more inner strength, more inner confidence. It's really going to boost your self-esteem here. And let change happen, and this change is going to happen quickly. Once you allow change to happen, it's going to happen quick, but you are going to get a sense of achievement. Like, you're gonna feel like, oh my god, I did this. And everybody around you with the Six of Wands is going to feel that energy coming from you. They're gonna be like, oh my god, this person her vibrations is so loud and positive, and it's so, like, they're gonna be engulfed in how much you've learned and changed from this experience, and it's going to be for the better. I feel like a lot of fear may be holding some of you back, but once we release that fear and we allow the new curiosities and we realize, hey, the world is a safe place to explore, I want to explore, maybe go at your own pace. And once you feel comfortable and you get back into that pace of trying new things, a new rush is going to happen, and you're going to feel really like, okay, you got this. You've got your feet on the ground. You know exactly how you're going to do things, what you're going to say. It's like you're going to become almost like the perfect person, a brand new version of yourself that's for the better. There's nothing to be afraid of. And I'm going to do one of these affirmation cards as well. These are quotes from the Bible. You don't necessarily have to be in the same religion to get the message. It could be a message from spirit. Let's go ahead and put that back in. You don't have to be under any type of certain belief to still hear the message that needs to be heard. Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. So what I'm getting from that is to really trust your intuition. Your word is a lamp to my feet. So, you know, with the cards here, what is being spoken is to really just go ahead and take those first steps to really step into the future and let change happen. And you'll find the light on the way. Once you listen to your intuition, you listen to your God, you listen to your spirit guides, listen to whatever is pulling you to make decisions, listen to it and let it guide you into your new era, because a new era is coming and it's going to be all for the better. Like, this is all going to be all about exploring. It's going to be exploring your inner world, exploring the outer world, but it's all about exploring new ideas, taking on new challenges, and positive challenges too. Like, these aren't rough challenges that you're going to have to be like, oh my God, not again, because we're not going to repeat these patterns. You're going to choose to make change. So pile 1, that is your reading. It looks like a brand new version of yourself. A brand new life is about to happen, a new exciting path. Nothing to be afraid of. You just got to continue going through the letting go process, embracing change. Don't let yourself hold yourself back. You make your own karma by choosing what you let linger within your karmic realm, your energetic realm, your mental realm. Learn to let things go that no longer serve you. Embrace change, make new decisions. Let this new era happen, because positive things are going to come from it. So that is your reading. Thank you, pile 1. If this reading resonated with you, I'd like to know how in the comment section below. Please subscribe for more readings, and thank you so much for listening. Hello, pile 2, and welcome to your reading. Remember to always take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So let's go ahead and get into our reading. So first up, we got the Emperor in reverse, the King of Wands, the Judgment card, 4 of Cups, and the 7 of Cups. All right, to clarify these cards, we got the 2 of Swords, the Page of Wands, the 8 of Swords, the 6 of Wands, and then the Knight of Wands. Alright, so it looks like some of you may be having somebody who is going to be coming back from the past. This is going to be somebody who maybe gave you a lot of false promises in the beginning, and then they kind of just, maybe they left, they ghosted you. For some of them, they could have been an avoidant where they were getting too close and they're like, oh, I can't do this. Maybe they made a lot of promises to you and then they just kind of bounced. They're like, nope. They're kind of mature in their way of thinking, and now it looks like they might want to come back. They want to come back with a lot of passion. They want to bring you more promises. They want to be like, hey, I've changed. I've realized all the wrong that I've done. I want to make this up to you. Like, I want really, like, come on, like, feel my passion, feel how much you actually mean to me. Like, they're going to really try to prove themselves to you. They want to try to convince you that they've done better. And while this whole thing has been going on, you've also been thinking, you've also been kind of, not manifesting, you've been kind of processing and thinking about what it is exactly like you want here with the 4 of Cups and the 7 of Cups. It looks like you've gone through a transformation yourself too. Like, you've had to let go of versions of yourself that you didn't necessarily want to let go of in order to become the person you are now. And there might be a lot of resentment here. Like, I went through all of this pain and now you want to come back. You want to leave me. Now you want to come back with all these promises. Like, almost like you want to say no, but something's stopping you from saying no. With the Four of Cups here, I feel like this is where the Four of Cups and the Seven of Cups, like, this decision is like really weighing on you, or there is a decision that you're weighing. Maybe you're thinking about reaching out to your ex. Maybe you were the one who kind of left your ex and now you have all this passion. But I'm not really getting that. That could be for only maybe a small amount of listeners, but I feel like the majority here is like this person is going to come back. They're going to say they've changed, they've done all this inner work, they've done all this inner healing, and you're kind of, I feel like you're going to reject them. You're going to be like, no, I'm not interested. I realize I have so many options. Like, people have been hitting me up. Maybe you want to explore the dating pool a little bit. Like, you realize that there is a lot more to life than being held back by this person who like didn't really mean what they said. Like, they were immature about the decision. They were immature about their choices. They weren't taking you seriously. But I feel like you just haven't really fully made the choice yet to let this person go. Here with the Two of Swords, I feel like you're purposely not even moving forward with your life. It's like you're just kind of entertaining your thought process. You're kind of entertaining the options. Like, I feel like a lot of you have a pull to want to go back to this person. You have like a string, like the red string theory. I feel like there's some type of, like, you can feel the attraction, you can feel the draw to this person. But on the other hand of things, you want to decide to be single. You want to figure out what else is out there. You kind of, like, there is some sense of exploration that you want to take here, especially here with the Page of Swords. It's like you kind of got this, like, no oomph to yourself. You've done this inner work, you've done this inner healing, and now you kind of want to experience what there is to experience. Maybe not even necessarily dating, maybe just being single and being alone. But it looks like you're too afraid. Like, you're just not making any movements here with the Eight of Swords. Like, you're kind of just sitting at the house. Maybe some of you are wallowing. Maybe some of you guys are just scrolling through social medias. You guys kind of just aren't really making any movement. And I think it's because you just don't want to make that choice yet. You're not ready to make that choice yet. I feel like opportunities are also coming to you. The Valet of Wands and the Four of Cups. Like, choices are trying to find you. Opportunities are finding you. You're kind of just being like, no, I don't want that. You'd rather just kind of be stuck. Like, I feel like life isn't making you be stuck. Life isn't choosing you to be stuck. The universe isn't forcing you to stay home. It's like you're forcing yourself to stay home, but you're not exactly sure why. You're kind of blocking that out here with the Two of Swords. You're kind of trying to be like, nope, I'm gonna be stagnant I'm just gonna sit and meditate. And for some of you, I don't even think it's necessarily conscious. I think that there might be just a little bit too much fear. Like, you don't want to move forward. You don't want to go backwards. You don't want to let this person back in. This person might not even be an ex. For some of you, this could be a person who, I'm getting like, this person already. Like, this isn't necessarily a stranger. Maybe you see through their BS, and so that's why you're not really giving them a chance. And they want to prove themselves to you, but you kind of see them as like a loser, for lack of better words. You don't really want to let them in. But you're also not letting any other opportunities in as well. We have the Six of Wands and the Knight of Wands here too. I feel like with this trapped mindset here, there is success waiting for you. Maybe you feel better about not making decisions. You feel better about being stagnant. Because these cards are feeling really attached. I feel like you're attached to this position in life that you're in, and this makes you feel good. And I'm getting, let's do another card, because with the Nine of Wands following, let's see what we got. Because like passion, there is passion there. There is want for a new beginning. There is a way for you to move forward without any fear. Like fear, Death card. Maybe you're done with like partying. You're done with options. Like you're done. I feel like with the Death and the Knight of Wands, like maybe you've lost your passion, and that's why you can't really see. Let's move this. Like what you've kind of like lost your passion, and maybe that's why you're so fearful here, especially with the Eight of Swords. Like you just really, sorry, I'm gonna focus on this. Like you just don't really want to, it's almost like you don't want to be happy. I'm getting a lot of self-sabotaging here. Like you're purposely not, you're like not making decisions. You know you have options. You know that you can move forward. You know that there is a new beginning that is waiting for you. But maybe you're just not ready to let go. Maybe some type of rebirth still needs to continue to happen. Let's pull some more cards. It's like almost like I'm getting like you're dead inside. Yeah. If this person is either a person from your past, a person that you know, or maybe a new person coming in, like they really want to prove themselves. They're so excited to have you, or they're excited to want you, but you're kind of like seeing through this passion, through this maybe like sort of love bombing. I'm not even getting love bombing. I think that this person just may be really immature and they don't see what you're going through, which is why you're not making this decision. If there hasn't been any communication, maybe communicate to this person like, yo, like I've got so much weight on my back right now. Like I want this new beginning. I feel like this could be something, but you're insecure because you don't think that they can actually bring to the table what they say they can. You think this passion is actually immaturity. It's not passion the way that this person is seeing it. But you may be liking the attention, but you're not there yet. You're still kind of saying no, 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 no. And maybe this attention is making you feel good too with the Six of Wands, because you're attached to how you're feeling right now. I think that maybe you're even playing hard to get. You're purposely not rejecting this person, but you're not fully letting them in either, because you do kind of like having your options open here. And I feel like that makes you feel good, like, because you have too much worries when it comes to love, when it comes to starting fresh or going back with an ex. Like there's too much worry here. And so you're not taking this opportunity because there has been some type of rebirth. I'm confused though with this Knight of Wands. I feel like maybe there's an immature side to you, like a reckless side to you, a side that you can go out and you can do whatever it is that you want without fearing anything, and that part of you has died, and that's a part of you that you feel like you can't get back. And so maybe this person who's coming in is trying to get you to come back out of your shell, to come back into this Knight of Wands energy, but you're kind of like, hey, who I was in the past is not who I am anymore. Like I've completely changed. But it's just it's mature, like this rebirth with Judgment. It's like a mature energy, but there's I'm getting a lot of fire side too. So fire might be, maybe this person asked you out on a date by a fire, or something with fire is also involved here. That could be a sign for some of you guys in pile 2. I'm still I'm getting very confused energy here, like, because I'm not getting like, I don't even get seeking clarity. I just get like, I'm staying in this position and this is where I'm gonna sit. I know I have this person I can choose from. I have this person I can choose from. I have this opportunity I can choose from. You know, but I'd rather just sit at home. That's what, like, you're just refusing to make decisions. And what advice do we have for pile number 2? It came out reversed, but my hand is telling me to flip it. Queen of Swords. I think you put a lot, I'm going kind of in and out. So I feel like you're in and out of confidence. Like one moment you feel confident, the next moment you feel like you do have this, but there's just so much emotional baggage that you're putting, like, you're almost self-sabotaging. You're putting limits on yourself. The Queen of Swords is strong, independent. They know how to go after what it is they want. They know that they have the intellect. They know that Queen of Swords knows that they have the mental capability to do whatever it is that they put their mind to. And I feel like you are the one, you're purposely putting yourself down. Like you're like telling yourself, every time you feel that strength, you feel that confidence, you're like, no, let's not do that. It's like there's there's another version of you that's pulling at you to not be the strong, independent version of yourself. And maybe there's some comfortability that you experience with that. Maybe every time you feel like you can't do it, then you kind of prove yourself that you can do it, and that's what makes you feel good. But it's like a weird cycle that you're putting yourself through. I'm getting Virgo energy here, so some of you guys can be Virgo. Maybe there's Virgo in your chart. But I'm getting like you're doing this to yourself. Like you can just be the Queen of Swords and just take on these challenges and continue going through life. Like no, you can take on whatever it is that gets thrown your way, but you purposely put obstacles just almost for the fun of it. Like that's why you like when somebody chases after you. Purposely be like, oh no, I'm too busy, I can't do that, just to see if somebody will find a way to come into your life. And this person looks like they want to try and they're trying, but you're kind of pushing them away. And so I feel like maybe that's what's bringing in some emotional immaturity, and they start maybe lashing out. Maybe this person has freaked out on you, like, hey, like I can I can be the King of Wands. I can be this person to sweep you off your feet. I can do all this. And with this pushback, what you're doing, it's actually kind of self-sabotaging you. So if you do have somebody who's chasing after you and you're trying to like play hard to get, you're purposely not letting them in, this is slowly building insecurities in their mindset as well. And they're starting to feel like they can't take care of you. They don't have what it takes. And maybe that's what you're purposely doing because you want somebody who can overcome, who can like almost like mental games, like somebody who can overcome all the obstacles you put in front of them. I feel like maybe back in the day you might have been easier to get with, or maybe you were just, I don't want to say like a lot more fun, as if you're not fun. I have no idea where it left off. It just automatically stopped for some reason. I have no idea. So I don't know. I'm just gonna continue with to recap on what's going on. I feel like some of you guys are playing hard to get, and this is self-sabotaging you. I feel like you guys are purposely making this person work really hard to be in your life, and it is actually going to do the opposite. Instead of them trying harder, they are going to start to pull away, and they're going to start feeling insecure about themselves. But I feel like you're not really going to care about that. You're going to be like, oh, all right, on to the next one. But yeah, it's like you're purposely not, because I don't get like you're seeking out a lot of stuff. I feel like you are open to new experiences and you want new experiences, and maybe you just don't really want the commitment, but you don't necessarily want to tell them either that you don't want a commitment. You're kind of just like, let's do what they do, and then I'll make my decision based on whatever their action is. Let's do a couple more cards. But if I don't know when the reading stopped. Whatever wasn't recorded wasn't meant to be heard is what I'm going to tell myself and what I'm going to tell you. I don't like the way that card came out. So the Wheel of Fortune. So fate is at hand here. So I feel like maybe that's why there's not a lot of decisions making too, because I feel like you're kind of just waiting for the universe, for spirit, for whoever it is that you believe in to really make these decisions for you. You're kind of waiting for destiny to happen, for fate to happen. You know that you can either go with this person who's chasing after you, or you can stay single and see what other options are. You're not really saying yes to new opportunities. You're kind of just staying in this singlehood, and it's comfortable, you know, you like it. You feel like you have some insecurities or some challenges here, and every time you face these challenges, you succeed and you feel good about this. So you're not really caring too much if you get love or if you don't get love, which is good energy and a strong mindset to be in, to not chase. Like you're kind of like in attract mode, like I'm going to attract what's good for me, and if they can't stay, they can't stay, and if they stay, they do stay. So let's get some. These are all like personality and mindset cards to figure out what we need to know about ourselves in this love situation. I'm getting a lot of strength, a lot of mental strength. Like you don't want to let people in either, because you don't want to let people in because when you have in the past, it just has left you doubting yourself and feeling fearful and feeling almost trapped too. Like you don't want to feel trapped in a relationship, but you want love, and you're just kind of waiting for the perfect person to come. Maybe this person is chasing after you. Maybe you came to this reading because you're hoping to hear like, is this person for me? It looks like fate is going to happen. You'll find out if this person is for you, but what I feel like is happening is you're kind of pushing this person away, and this person is starting to feel insecure about themselves. It's like you're almost manifesting them to feel insecure about themselves, just to prove to yourself that, see, I was right. This person doesn't have what it takes. Instead of letting this person in and seeing what they can offer, you're not making that decision. You're kind of just like letting the world does what it does, letting God do what he do, letting universe, spirit, whoever it is that you believe in, kind of just waiting for them to make the decision for you instead of yourself making it. Imposter syndrome. All right, I acknowledge my past accomplishments and believe in my future success. So then, you know, that goes pretty good with the Eight of Swords and the Queen of Swords and the Six of Wands. It's almost like maybe you feel like, I'm getting like too good to be true. Maybe this person is too good to be true, and you don't want to believe it because you worked so hard to get to where you are today, to build this mental strength, to build this life, to build who you are as a person, to release old baggage, this rebirth that you had to go through, the judgment, to feel happy about yourself, to let go of what made you feel insecure and stuff like that. It's like you don't want to let people in because you don't want that inner world of yours to change. You want to stay strong, and you're afraid that if you get hurt again, you're going to be weak. And you realize all you've had to go through to build this strength, to build this mental armor to make sure you don't get hurt again. So, and you realize that, and that is what, this reading with the whole, like, you not really choosing to date around, you're not choosing to let people in. If you're asking, should I let this person in? Should I date this person? I feel like this is a decision you really need to think and make on your own. I do think the universe is on your side, and signs will start to show of what it is, what choice you need to make, because the universe is giving you options. The universe wants you to make a choice. And so maybe that's why pile number 2, you guys came to this reading, because it's like, what do I do? Because you went through so much inner self work and inner self release to get to where you are today. And you're kind of you keep saying no, and maybe you don't want to say no. Let's do, should this person, I'm going to ask the cards, should you say yes to, think of what it is, what decision you've been wanting to make for some of you, and if you should make that decision. Strength, inner strength. So cards are saying to be strong. Because I feel like even when you go to say yes to whatever question that just popped in your mind, I'm getting a lot of deep sadness. Like you want to say yes, but you can't. Something's stopping you, and the cards are saying to be strong. Acknowledge what you went through in the past, and be proud of yourself be proud of yourself to where you are today. So I'm pull another card, because it's almost like the cards are saying continue staying where you are. Maybe a decision doesn't need to be made just yet. You have to explore this new version of yourself that you've become. You became, I feel like we had a death here with the Knight of Wands, and maybe you were reckless, you were more outgoing, you were more free-spirited, but that free-spiritedness brought you pain, and you don't want to go through that again. And maybe this person who's coming into your life is kind of like triggering you, almost like, oh, if I was this person, if I was who I was 3 years ago, I would love this person. But now who I am today may not align with that. The Two of Wands. So you need to think about your future. So what I'm getting for pile number 1 is the reason why this decision is so hard for you to make is because it's all about planning for what it is you want in your life and seeing if these people align. I feel like the reason why you're putting up these obstacles, I'm not sure if this part of the message was cut off or not, but if it was, it looks like you might be putting obstacles for this person to see if they can if they can overcome these like walls you've put up. And so in a sense it's self-sabotaging, but I'm getting like you're doing it because you know what it is that you want in your future. And so with the Wheel of Fortune here, what I'm getting is keep going with what you're doing. Keep building this armor around you, this inner strength, and continue. I don't want to say testing, but it's like not playing the field that did pop up. It's like you have a future that you want, that you're trying to build here. You're trying to build a solid foundation. And to continue thinking about that future, and what will come into your life will come into your life in its own time, and the universe's timing and God's timing. Fate will happen here. So continue focusing on this legacy that you're trying to build, or this new version of yourself. Get to know who you are now after the struggle that you just faced. So that's what I'm really getting here when it comes to love. Like if there is this person who's trying to chase after you, trust your intuition and trust what is meant to be is going to be, and that you're really not going to have control over this decision, because fate will make the decision for you. And let's do one last little spirit message. Oh. My friend got me these cards, so I like to use them in my readings. God is my refuge and shelter. So with that, for those who believe in God and for those who don't believe in God and spirit, take it how you will. God is my refuge and shelter. Like whatever it is that you believe in, especially with the Strength card here and the Queen of Swords, take safety in knowing that everything is going to work out for the better. There's things that are beyond your control, whether if it's fate, God's plan, whatever it is, there are things that are beyond your control, and that's what's going to help build this foundation, and also the faith that you continue moving forward. You don't really necessarily need me to tell you what to do. You don't need the tarot cards to tell you what to do. You know exactly what it is that you want for the future, and to continue building that strength with yourself and trusting yourself and knowing when to say no and knowing when to say yes. And knowing that the things that will be, that you can't control everything, and to really just trust yourself and to know that if you continue living life the way that you want it, the people who are meant to be in it, lovers who are meant to be in it, will find you. So for pile number 2, if you're looking